So we'll wrap things up by discussing the process side of things before just revisiting a quick summary of the presentation today. Now, most of the points in the process have actually been discussed already, so this section is really just pulling them together and reinforcing them. So on the item of when reports should be created, well, the document can really be used to summarize an energy model at any stage. However, as we saw on the form from the drop-down menu, it's really intended for any of the 5 stages shown on your screen. So pre-application or application, rezoning, development permit, building permit, or occupancy permit. It's worth keeping in mind that different authorities having jurisdiction could request it at different times. But at least the building permit and occupancy permit submissions are recommended because that aligns with what was requested in 2.2.9.2 of the BCBC. Now, if energy requirements are included at other stages of the process, then it would be recommended to submit the form at that stage as well. We've also already touched on who should be creating the reports when we went over Section G of the report. So we mentioned how it could be completed by the modeler and sent to the coordinating registered professional, or it could be completed by the CRP themselves if they're the ones actually pulling the information from the report and from the energy modeling report and entering it into the Part 3 design report. However, it should be someone who's comfortable with understanding the energy inputs and results, someone who has access to that information, and someone who could answer questions if the jurisdiction reaches out as a follow-up to the report submission. Speaking of which, how to submit it to the jurisdiction? Well, it should be sent by email to the local government, and it has been asked that we send them in Excel format, so not PDFing them, but just keeping it in that raw format of the tool itself. And just note that we're aware that the province is interested in gathering information to inform future code decisions from these reports submitted across the province. So this process is still being figured out. So it could involve sending a copy to them, or it could be that the user won't actually see that at all and that will be done another way. But just keep in mind that the process may change a little bit to accommodate that. So just keep aware via the Energy Step Code webpage of what's being requested. So wrapping up today's topic, we'll just start with a few key takeaways from the presentation. The Part 3 Energy Design Report is really intended to clearly and succinctly summarize a step code energy model. It should be completed and submitted to the authority having jurisdiction in Excel. And for the users, consider preparing one whenever you're sending step code results to a jurisdiction, even if they're not mandating it quite yet. And do remember to check the Energy Step Code website frequently for updated versions. Some additional resources are shown on your screen. So first of all, there's the Energy Step Code website itself. And the link that we've shown also includes the subfolder to where the tool itself is stored. So it's under Part 3 Compliance Tools. There is also a tip sheet regarding this Part 3 report coming soon. That's going to be based on Q&A from these webinars and also from feedback being received at the Building Safety Standards branch. So if you do have questions or feedback, please send it in to the email on your screen, codequestion@gov.bc.ca, and that information may end up on the tip sheet if they see that other people are having the same questions or challenges. So thank you again for joining us today, and if you have further questions or feedback, again, that email is on your screen. It's codequestion, sorry, there's no S there, @gov.bc.ca. Thank you.